Hello again, everyone. Today we're trying out a new phone. It's a Galaxy S10 Plus, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better in its auto-focusing ability, because my old phone is an A7, which is a really old phone. Maybe it's like 5 years old. This S10 is actually like probably 3 years old. It was bought before COVID, but I'm hoping the camera can focus better, autofocus better. What I don't like about it is a curved screen. Alright, so nevertheless, we have a Greenlight here. We have the 1967 Ford Mustang Eleanor. So this is a really old release. I don't know why that USB thing made that noise. Let's see what it says here. So the first one was written and directed and produced. Let me hit focus. No, I hit focus, so that's as good as it's going to get focusing. Hard Runway, whatever, hit. Toby Hilaki was the producer and director of that one. But then if you watch the new one, well, it's not really new. This is an old movie now with Nicolas Cage. This car is from that movie. It was the last car that Nicolas Cage wanted to steal, and he was afraid of it. Which I guess I could understand. This is a pretty mean looking muscle car, right? So what else did I learn from the internet? This new one here is a reinterpretation of the Shelby GT500. It was styled by, I believe, a hot rod illustrator, Steve Stanford, and then I think it was built by Chip Foose of, Chip Foose hot rod fame. He's also a designer. Went to the same school I did, but I'm not talented like he is, or successful. Okay, so 5 examples built for the shooting of this movie. The Nicolas Cage one, of course, and there's supposed to be 3 in circulation today. So I don't know if that's all true or not, but I'm gonna believe it. I will keep this so I can bring it back on an airplane. So I did pull up an image of the original. So it's like a Mach 1 or something like that, right? Zip it around. And then I think this is from an auction, and I believe this thing auctioned off, one of these auctioned off for quite a bit of money. Definitely 6 figures, perhaps even 7, not sure. Okay, sorry about the glare. This monitor has a glossy screen. I don't know what HP was thinking when they designed this monitor. But it's the only one laying around the house that I can use. Ooh. Okay. It's interesting because I guess the lights I'm using here have a yellow tone to them. This car doesn't look very silver in this light, does it? It looks like brown. But it is, I don't think there's any indication of yellow in this paint. Although oddly, it looks kind of yellow in that image there from the movie of it jumping. Well, let's see, under different light, maybe it'll just show up as gray as it should be. Alright, so start with the wheels here. Boy, I have 2 cables sticking out of this phone, and I'm having a hard time getting my hand around it. Alright, let's try this. Alright, well, look at those wheels. They're pretty nice. I mean, I don't know what kind of wheels these are. You classic car fans, please chime in. I have no idea, but they're cool looking. And Greenlight did a good job, I think, of making them look cool. And then the tires themselves also look pretty nice. They're like bulging out, like there's air inside of them, and they're very high profile, which tires were back in the day. Although the movie car seems to be running some relatively lower profile tires. So this actually isn't accurate to the movie car, but it does look more accurate to just a regular like classic Mustang. Anyways, so the door handle is protruding. I don't know if there's any paint on there. There might be, but it's hard to tell on this body. There's a little racing stripe there along the bottom side. It doesn't go all the way to the front of the back though. It's only in between the wheels, that's racing stripe, but it's printed nice. And it looks like there's like a logo here. I can't make it out. Maybe you can see it better than me. Phone screen's only so big. Okay, zoom out. Alright, well, still not focusing. So I don't know if this phone has a better camera or not. It should. But anyways. Now I'm at Well, alright, that's as good as I'm going to get it, I guess. I'm not sure what the deal is with these little blue things. What are those? Are they on the photograph of the real car? I can't really tell at that angle I pulled up. You know, I'm referring to these. Are they lights? Oh, I think those are supposed to be lights because there's definitely two little headlights in board of the main headlights here. The main ones are clear plastic, which is great, I think. Yeah, Greenlight sometimes has clear plastic headlights and taillights. So this is a great one. And look at this. This is unexpected. Are those clear? I think they are. So that's nice. There's actually 4 clear headlights. This is silver paint, but it's so small, it's fine. Some ridging here in the radiator. And then, well, I gotta say, I mean, that panel gap, although it's really crooked on this side, it's tight, loose, consistently kind of loose. I've seen a lot worse, you know, in diecast cars. And this one actually opens. So that's, I guess, pleasant. It's got a little strut brace there. It's kind of neat. Maybe I'm changing my ways. No, I'd rather do without this, but I gotta say this is one of the better engines I've seen of recent. Granted, I don't buy too many cars with opening panels. This is kind of lame, though, this area here. All right. Well, anyways, the stripes look... are they straight? I feel these are straight, but I feel these are kind of going off in that direction. It's probably because the hood is crooked. Oh, wait, there's an easy fix right there. I think that's straight enough. Seems to be some ribbing here for these vents. No black paint, but I guess that's logical because it would affect the look of those stripes. The hood pins here literally have a graphic of the cable holding them on, so I think that's pretty neat. Not sure if you're going to see it. There, right there. You can see a little bit of a loop there printed on. So that's a nice touch that Greenlight got in there. Forecasted into the window wipers, they're painted silver. I do feel like the blades might be too short, though. Right? There'd just be a giant dirty line right here if these things were actually operational, but nitpicking. Okay, silver paint around the window trim looks pretty good. The mirrors seem to be casted in, the side mirrors that is, and that's alright for the price of a Greenlight. There's a little silver paint going around the top perimeter of the window opening, and I like that there is no plastic side window because we should be able to see the interior better. And I just went and bought a cheap flashlight that hopefully won't overpower this. It's a Harbor Freight light. I guess the details are good enough, right? They're just molded details. It's fine. The seats here have a little bit of ribbing there on the seat cushion. The back's pretty smooth, well, smoother. It's got like a texture to it, but no ribbing. All right, so I guess that's a good enough interior. All right, going around, we got some silver paint around the rear window. And then fuel filler bulge there on this side here. It's not, I can't tell if it's silver. I think it might be painted silver, so that's nice. Yeah, there it is. I apologize for the paint. I'm always making models. That paint on my fingers, that is. Oh, nice. Clear taillights. So this actually has 6 clear pieces for the lights. That might be a new record for my Greenlight collection. Granted, I don't have too many Greenlights, but that's a lot of plastic for the Greenlight, which I like. And I also like that it has a license plate. I'm not sure if this is the plate from the movie, because that movie shot I pulled up is so blurry, but it is an old California plate, I think, where it's black and yellow numbering. So maybe, I'm sure it's real. I'm sure it matches the movie car. All right, so I'm guessing these little bumps in the bottom, they're painted white. Are those the mufflers? I don't know if they're the backup lights or the muffler tips. Not sure. So I'm sure some Ford people will chime in. Oh, nice. I'm now catching there's an E right here for Eleanor. Very neat. Very cool. So the stripes look pretty straight enough. So overall, the top view, I think the stripes are pretty good. Look at that. I would say they're relatively straight. It could have been a lot worse. All right. What about this side? Going back, just making no weird defects, casting defects, gouges, or something like that. No, seems all right. These little side pods here in the rear quarter windows. I thought I saw ribbing right there. I don't know if there's a texture in there, that vent or not. Maybe not. It might just be the metallic flake, which I think a lot of people might think is too big. And I can agree with that, I guess. But until someone makes a nicer one, well, there's a question for you guys. Is there a nicer 1/64 scale Eleanor out there? You know, does AutoWorld make one? I don't know. I kind of feel like I could see a resin company making this car, because they could obviously make just regular road-going versions of this car, but also, you know, the movie car. So that would be, I would buy that. I like this car enough in real life that it's nice. All right. Oh, now noticing there's a tire jacked up here. Let's see. It's like extra flash on the tire itself. Let's just do a little quick flip around, see how easy it is to do that. Nope, it's not easy. I'll have to do it later. So the bottom of this guy, which way is it text printed? Okay, well, under magnification, we're at 1.7 times right now. You can actually read all that. It's nice that it tells you the year, the name of the car, who made it, Greenlight. Is there a copyright somewhere? Am I missing that? No. So we don't know really how old this model will be in the future. You'll just have to look up, you know, the internet images or whatnot. All right, so let me get the spin coaster here. Actually, let me lower the camera, get a more human perspective, and zoom out a little bit. And these lights here don't have enough power, so I gotta literally power this solar thing with a flashlight. I don't like using those battery-powered spin things, because whenever you need something that's battery-powered, the batteries are dead, like a cordless mouse. I learned that lesson after my first cordless mouse. All right, well, I gotta say, this is a pretty cool model or toy. I'm not sure what you would call it, but you know, for the price, it's quite fantastic, I think. Again, I'm really a big fan of the plastic lights on most of my models. And then I think a lot of you guys would probably appreciate that hood opening. And I'm pretty sure all Greenlights roll, but let's just, yeah, it rolls, no problem. A little wobbly, but it's not going to win any races on a Hot Wheels track, but you'll still go. Does anyone actually run these rubber-tired vehicles down Hot Wheels tracks? I'd imagine they'd all be slower than a real plastic tired Hot Wheels. Anyhow, okay, I got a few other Greenlights to come. Oh, let's see, I actually now have a tiny collection here in the States, and they're kind of from the same era. Johnny Lightning Scout 2. Boy, I need a bigger coaster, though. And then the good old AutoWorld Lowrider Ultra Red that I did for my first US video. Ah, boy, that monitor is so reflective. But one interesting thing about that reflective monitor is you can see the back of the vehicles. All right. So what do you guys think about this new phone? I can't really tell, you know, because the screen is so small. I won't know until I actually put it into processing and edit. Actually, I don't edit my videos, but at least see it on a bigger computer screen. And then, is the audio fine? I tested it. It seemed fine being plugged into a USB charger, but maybe this is just a disaster. All right, well, thanks for watching again, and we'll see you in the next review. Bye.